In episode 1, we went through the full 2021 offseason slate for the Cleveland Browns, starting with free agency, signing a few role players who should help raise the floor for this Browns roster, and one splash signing by grabbing 27-year-old Kenny Golladay to help bolster this Cleveland passing attack and give Baker Mayfield another threat at wide receiver as we try to give our young franchise quarterback every chance to thrive in Cleveland. Golladay, who was a Pro Bowler in 2019, gives the Browns that big, strong-bodied wide receiver who can make contested catches and runs well for his 6'4", 214 frame. He should complement the skill sets of the smaller and speedier Jarvis Landry and Odell Beckham Jr. nicely. And speaking of OBJ, while he was on the team in 2020, he had already torn his ACL by the time the Browns were in the hunt and playing meaningful late-season games. So his return is like adding another huge piece in free agency, and a quick look at 13 is already extremely promising with the hope that he has fully recovered and is ready to return to form. From there, we transition to the 2021 NFL Draft, which saw the Browns pick in the back of the first round at pick 26 for the first time since 2011, when they took Big Phil Taylor, defensive tackle, with the 21st pick. And at pick 26, coming in at 6'5", 259, Zaven Collins, middle linebacker out of Tulsa, displays a rare combination of speed and athleticism for the middle linebacker position. Linebacker was easily the weakest group for the Browns in 2020, and Collins, a 3-year starter and winner of the Bronco Nagurski Award, should come in ready to contribute right from the start of the season. In the second round, the Browns selected Georgia cornerback Eric Stokes. With outside and slot versatility, he fits perfectly into this Browns cornerback room, who is hoping for a big bounce-back year from third-year corner and former second-round pick Greedy Williams, who missed all of 2020 due to injury. Stokes, Williams, and Denzel Ward are a promising young trio of corners who, if all can stay healthy, can really help the Browns secondary in 2021. Coming off an 11-5 campaign and a playoff berth in 2020, and returning most contributors, the Browns didn't have sweeping changes to make in 2021, nor do they expect any of their young rookies to have to come in and play as day one starters. An ideal position to be in for a team looking to contend again in 2021. In today's episode, we'll be taking a look at the preseason and dive into some week 1 action. Let's get it. What is going on, y'all? Welcome back to our Cleveland Browns franchise. Here in Madden 21, I'm Kimbro Plays. I'm so excited to continue this series. Sorry for the long wait between episode 1 and episode 2 if you guys have been trying to keep up with everything. I recently moved, and the end of episode 1 was literally the last day before I packed up my computer stuff and took to the road with the new setup and with the new apartment. So I am recording live from the new space. My stream room. If you don't follow me at Kimbro Plays on Instagram and Twitter. You can see the new setup, get an idea of where I'm recording from and how excited and why I'm so excited for this new space. But that's not the point of today. I am excited to talk to you guys about this series and keep it going as we work through the preseason and into week 1. Taking a look here at the league news to get the tone set for this episode. Drew Brees, Larry Fitz, and Jason Peters are walking into the Hall of Fame. You love to see it. Those legends, fantastic careers for some of them. And Phillip Rivers, Frank Gore, Calais Campbell getting snubbed, which is interesting. Those guys, no chance on the first go-round to get into the Hall. Okay, tone setting for where we are here in the episode today. Preseason week 1. We made all of our signings after the free agency period and the trades and the NFL draft. And now it's time to dive in to some preseason training. Zaven Collins, Tommy Togiai, and Eric Stokes are our focus players. I'm not going to be doing any of the training for this series, so I'm just going to take the minimum XP bonuses, and kind of go from there as far as how we will handle this. I like to let the computer do a lot of this work. I just think it's easier and more fair. We'll take a look actually at some XP sliders so we can talk about some of that, because we didn't address that in the last episode. Little bit of boost here for the quarterbacks, halfbacks, tight ends. I think quarterback develops pretty fair in this game, but I think there's some other positions, including offensive line, that really develop slowly. So I wanted to address those. Same with defensive end and tackle. Tackle tends to go a little slower than end. Outside linebackers tend to go a little slower than middle linebackers, and I think the safeties usually get the short end of the stick here. Kickers and punters are getting a little 10% boost, but pretty moderate. Nothing crazy going on with the XP sliders. I'm always willing to take a look at those and change them and kind of go from there as we ebb and flow. My plan for this series is to play one game per episode and then sim 1 or 2 games during the episode to get us through maybe 2 to 3 weeks of the season. We'll stop and play most of the big important games, but we're going to sim a significant portion of the season because I want to kind of continue through the franchise. I'm not touching any of the sliders for now. I know that Madden has some really great slider lists out there, and we'll definitely be taking a look at some of those, but for now we'll leave them standard and tinker as we go. So if you have any suggestions, certainly let me know down in the comments on where I should look for some of the most competitive sliders. I am on all Madden, so when we do actually play games, it'll be a tough challenge, but I want to make it as realistic as possible if we can. Okay, here we go. Preseason week 1, the Browns catch an L, losing 17-14 to the Philadelphia Eagles. We get outgained in through the air. That was really the big difference. The Eagles really threw the ball all over us, and we lost the turnover battle. Just one turnover, but definitely getting dominated in time of possession. So let's take a look at some of the stats here. Carson Wentz got a big day. Jalen Hurts looks like he took most of the snaps. He probably was the reason they were so dynamic. High rusher of the game, Nick Chubb. Kareem got in there for a few carries as well, but if you look here, wow-wee. Nick Chubb must have broke off a big one. Yeah, he ran for 75. That's hilarious. He had a 75-yard touchdown run. And the other 2 carries he got only got him 2 yards. Receivers, Jarvis led all receivers in receiving. Pat Freiermuth, rookie tight end out of Penn State, he definitely gave the Buckeyes a bunch of trouble this past year. Freiermuth did. No sacks allowed by any of the starters, but Dante Smith, quick 3 sacks, not a good start in his rookie debut, not ideal. On defense, let's take a look here. Eric Stokes led everybody with 9 solo tackles, but you got Zaven and Eric leading the way, 12 and 10 combined. Miles got in there for a sack. Not a lot going on here in the kicking game. Zane was perfect. Story of the game, though. Wow. Jamie Gillen swinging the boot. Net 57 had a good day punting the ball. Not exactly the dominant player we'd like to see as the punter. JC Treader wants to talk about Nick Harris, which is solid. Little awkward because he's probably going to take Nick's probably got a chance to take JC's spot at some point in the future, so we'll go ahead and add power run blocking specifically to Nick Harris. Give him a little boost. A few people to upgrade here before we get going into preseason week 2. Nick Needham already ready for an upgrade. I like that. I like his ratings. Pretty balanced overall. Not, like I said, not a crazy athlete, but he's got a few traits and he's kind of well-rounded in general. Doesn't really excel in one versus the other. Let's keep it going on his scheme fit here. Adding man upgrade. Gets a nice little boost. 2-man coverage there for Needham. Steven Carlson will take the possession tight end boost. Turns him into a scheme fit, which is always good for that extra bonus. And then also Greedy. Going to get himself up to a 76. That's really good for Greedy to get a head start coming out. +4 awareness. I love to see that. That's awesome for Greedy. We definitely need a big year out of 26 here. He needs to really step up and stay on the field. The Browns bounce back in a big way. Preseason week 2, handling the Denver Broncos 49-28. Big day through the air for the Broncos. Rushing, the Browns held them to 59 rush yards, which is pretty fantastic. Win the turnover battle 2-0. And dominate the time of possession. So let's dive into these stats here. That's right. My man, Justin Fields, selected by the Denver Broncos, had himself a solid preseason week 2 performance, throwing for 204, almost perfect passer rating, and 3 TDs. That man's going to be a problem. We need to get him out of the AFC as soon as we can. Baker threw for 4 touchdowns on, how many attempts did he have? Only 19 attempts. That is gorgeous. Well done there, Bake Show. Chubb had another big day in limited action here. Two touchdowns on the ground for Nick Chubb. And Chubb and Hunt ran for both over 80 respectively. KJ Hamler had a huge day, and Deshaun Hamilton was very solid as well for them. Hamler with the 2 touchdowns, Fant with 2 as well. Njoku, Beckham, Landry, Hooper, and Janovitz all get themselves into the end zone for Cleveland. And again, for the second week in a row, Zaven Collins leads the team in tackles. That might be the story. He gets himself an interception as well. Only turnover forced. 7 for 7 out of Zane on the extra points. Love to see that. All around solid performance by the Browns. Nice bounce back after that loss to the Eagles. Let's keep it moving through week 3. And the dog pound comes through. Browns win it at home, 28-17 against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Had a solid day through the air, 294. Both teams, 1 turnover apiece, and pretty even on time of possession. Baker with another solid day, no turnovers, 2 touchdowns, only sacked once. Kareem and Nick were held significantly more quiet. Not a lot to show here in the rush game, but Chubb does pick up another touchdown. Jarvis, Donovan Peoples-Jones with a huge play, probably the biggest play of the game, 76-yard touchdown reception for DPJ, and Golladay gets himself 63 on 4. And Denzel Ward leads everybody with 7 tackles in this one. 1 sack by Jacob Phillips. Good to see him get on the stat sheet. Okay, as we get ready for week 4 action, the final week of the preseason, we've got a few players to upgrade, and we've got 19 people to cut from this roster. So let's take a look at a little bit of upgrading and decide who cannot stay. Love to see it. Eric Stokes already getting himself a chance at an upgrade point. We're going to continue down the scheme fit path. He's up to a 75 overall, getting a nice boost in awareness. A little bit of press. That's good for him working out of the slot. And Denzel Ward is ready for an upgrade as well. He is already a superstar, so he is going to enjoy getting up to a 90. I wonder if does that give him a new slot? I don't know if it does. I think that's maybe only for the X Factors. But he's got the return man ability and chuck out. We might adjust those. I don't think he's going to be doing a lot here in terms of punt returns and kick returns, so we can probably find something a little bit better fitting for Ward. There we go. That looks better. We fixed Denzel. He's now got the acrobat ability and the 1 step ahead ability, so he'll be a little bit faster in man coverage on cuts, and he's going to dive with better range to break up passes and make interceptions. So that's a little bit of a better fit for Denzel than return man. Okay, here we are. Here's the final lineup heading into the last week of preseason and into week 1. There's our starting group up front. We did add Austin Jackson, a 65 overall. Big left tackle in his second season out of USC. I remember him coming out. A little bit of a project, but certainly somebody who is an upgrade over the flop we picked in the first round or in this year's draft. We added N'Keal Harry, 73 overall, huge body out of Arizona State. Not sure how much he's going to see the field. I also really like Jalen Guyton, but certainly N'Keal Harry is a red zone target. Can certainly add some value to this roster. Here's what the defense looks like. Like I said, Walker's going to start the year, but Collins is pushing hard after a really solid preseason campaign. We added Odaba, as we talked about, 28 years old, 72 overall right end. I really like his finesse move at 80 with that 84 speed and 88 acceleration. I think he offers a little bit more out of us, out of a pass rushing situation than a guy like Adrian Claiborne, who might make a little bit more sense in terms of early downs, run stopping ability. So really excited to add him. And then obviously Olivier will be back from injury soon, and Aiden Hutchinson's going to get into the rotation as well. Gonzalez and Gillen, Jarvis handling the return duties. Stokes in the slot. Collins is going to be linebacker number 1 in the sub packages and passing situations. And obviously, Kareem, the third down back, and Jarvis in the slot. And then here's the practice squad we end up with. Starting with Rakeem, we added a guy like Josh Oliver. We added a guy like Jordan Elliott, who we were not ready to cut, but also didn't have room for. We've got a kicker stash just in case our boy at 74 overall, just in case Zane starts to mess around. Zane had a decent preseason, but just in case, we've got a backup plan, at least through the first week. Speaking of the first week, let's go ahead and move forward through preseason week 4 and get into this first matchup, week 1 against the Vikings. As you can see here, Browns lose 30-17 to the Colts in the final preseason game. Not really a big deal. Most of the big guys don't play in the final week of the preseason. We're just trying to get through week 1 healthy. So let's take a look at setting our season goal for Coach Stefanski. I think this team's a playoff team still. I don't think we're ready to go to the Super Bowl quite yet, but I want to see an AFC North championship. So let's set it for make the playoffs, and let's talk about some of these Vikings players. Offensive coordinator wants to talk about Danielle Hunter. I think we can commit to slowing them down. I think we're going to hopefully be all right in the run game and establish a run here in week 1. Give up 2 or fewer sacks is the goal for week 1 against Hunter. And of course, Dalvin Cook. I would love to slow him down. I'm not sure how this rush defense is going to perform. We're a little weak at end, especially until Olivier Vernon comes back. But hopefully in total we can have a good day defending the ground game of this Vikings offense. Stefanski going up against his old team. Okay, final upgrades heading into the first week. Zaven Collins is ready to go already. He's already a scheme fit with Field General. I would like to get his pass coverage up a little bit, but he's already our best pass coverage linebacker, and hopefully Field General, +1 on zone will give us a little bit of a boost. Already really happy with his ratings. And David Njoku ready to hit 80 overall. Excited to see him do that. I would love to get a little bit more blocking out of him, but for now, let's give one to possession. He doesn't go up to 80 overall like I hoped, but still a solid upgrade. Gets himself all kinds of things, including +3 run blocking. So, pretty good. Overall, 23rd ranked tight end in the league. We like Njoku, but he is possibly a tight end trade target that we can offer up as he, I believe he's in the final year of his contract with us. Here's what we're up against the Vikings here. Dalvin Cook at a 95 overall. Harrison Smith still big captain, holding it down at 32 years old as the leader of that defense, along with Eric Kendricks and Michael Pierce, who looks like he's probably going to be out for our matchup. Yes, he is out with a PCL tear for week 1, so we won't have to worry about him up front, but obviously Danielle Hunter's still a problem. Adam Thielen and Justin Jefferson are just 2 studs. Really make for a long day out there at corner if you're going up against those 2. And then, of course, Kyle Rudolph up the middle has been a solid tight end in the league for a very long time. And it looks like here, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah got snagged up by the Vikings in the first round. Very unfortunate. That's our boy. But we are dealing with 78 overall, 33-year-old Kirk Cousins. Hopefully we can get to him, get after him a little bit. All in all, very winnable game out the gates here for Cleveland. See if we can get it done. And here we go, US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, Minnesota. The Browns, the Vikings. Zimmer's thrown his clipboard already. Going up against Kirk Cousins, Dalvin Cook. Going to be an interesting matchup. Obviously, dynamic wide receivers for the Vikings. The 2021 season opener. Excited to have Odell back. Excited to see what these rookies can do for the Browns. Let's get this campaign off to a good start. What do you guys think? And we are underway in Minnesota. The opening kick of the 2021 season. Nico Collins downs it for a touchback. And out comes Kirk Cousins. 78 overall, 86 throw power. Heck of a career out of Kirk, not going to lie. Been around the NFL for a long time, played some good ball. Hopefully we can shut him down today. Here on first down, handoff to Dalvin Cook. Nice play by Taki and Denzel Ward. Short gain of 2. 2nd and 8 out of the shotgun. Kirk looks left, dumps it off. And that's the first tackle of his NFL career by Eric Stokes. Really excited to see what that young rookie can do. 3rd and 6 here. Looks right, picked off. Nick Needham with the interception on the third play of the day. First takeover of the season for the Browns. Awesome way to get started. Here comes Baker and the boys. Short field. Baker with that 95 throw power, 84 overall. Expecting big things from 6 this season. First and 10 from the 27. Baker drops back, dumps it underneath the OBJ. His first catch of the new campaign goes for 5. Second and medium. Up the middle, left to our boy Nick Chubb. Able to pick up the first down. Browns inside the red zone early. Baker making changes at the line. 7-step drop, dumps it down to Chubb, who falls forward. Just short, second and inches. Running left on second and short. Chubb gets stood up, but I think he's enough. He's got enough for the first down. First and goal for the Browns from the 5. Baker under center, looks right, throws a dart. And that's Kenny Golladay. Free agent signing. His first career catch as a Brown, goes for 6. And they're celebrating in Cleveland early. Awesome throw on the money by Baker. Love to see it. Zane tacks on the extra point. Browns are up 7-0. Early first. One of 2 for 3 yards and a pick for Kirk Cousins. Starting today. First down, Dalvin Cook goes left out of the shotgun. Breaks a tackle at the second level. Gets spun down. Picks up a first, though. First and 10 out of the shotgun. Oh, my goodness. Nico Collins breaks a tackle and is off to the races. Huge play, and Minnesota is on the board. I'm not sure what happened at the second level. Miscommunication with Ronnie Harrison. And that play is a huge pickup, and we are all tied at 7. Got to clean it up on the back end. Secondary. New drive, first and 10. Baker out of the shotgun, runs to scramble, gets sacked for the loss of 2 by DJ. Second and 12. Short drop, looks right. That's Kenny Golladay. Baker off to a hot start, 4 for 4. Through the air. Third and 6. What a dime outside the numbers to Golladay on the sideline. Big third down conversion. Keeps the drive going. Baker under center on first down from the 42. Chubb goes for 2. Short pickup. Baker looking right. Has Golladay again. Early connection developing between those two. Third and short out of the shotgun. Gives to Hunt. Kareem Hunt's first action of the season. He's able to stumble forward on a short gain and get the first. And first and 10 from midfield. Baker under center. Gives left. Chubb into some traffic, but stumbles forward for a gain of 4. And on second down, it's Hunt up the middle. Makes a good cut at the second level. Falls forward for a first down. The Browns' run game off to a good start so far. First and 10. Chubb keeps his balance, but gets chipped up in the backfield a little bit at the line of scrimmage. Only gets 3 there. Second and 7 upcoming. Baker looking right. Finds Donovan Peoples-Jones, who gets absolutely demolished by Harrison Smith. But he's able to pick up the first. First and 10. Baker taking a shot to the end zone. Golladay catches it, but is out of bounds? Wait a minute. Oh, 1 foot in. Right foot lands on the sideline. Incomplete. Second and 10. Baker gives to Chubb. Chubb trucks somebody at the second level, but is then down. Runs for a first and then is down. Nick Chubb injured on the play. We'll have to see what happens there. Hate to see that early in the game here. First and 10 for the Browns in the red zone. Baker over the middle. Is able to find, I believe that was Austin Hooper. Oh, it's incomplete. Dropped. Second and 10. He must have dropped it on the way down. Second and 10, Hooper in motion. Give his left to Hunt. Blocking does not hold up in front of him. Chopped down in the backfield. Bruised ribs for Nick Chubb. He's okay. He's a little dinged up. 3rd and 10 for the Browns here from the 17. Baker brings Landry in motion. Out of the shotgun. Hunt in the backfield, flanking him. Launches up top to Hooper. Knocked away by Harrison Smith. What a wonderful play on 3rd and 10 in the end zone. Able to force the field goal attempt. Zane drills it. 10-7. Browns take the lead again. Early first. Kirk Cousins takes over at the 25. Has plenty of time to throw. Finds Dalvin Cook on the check down. Goes for 15. Had plenty of space there, Dalvin Cook did. We cannot let that man get free. 1st and 10 on the draw. Dalvin Cook makes a move. Oh my goodness. Goes for 11 there. He's shifty. Certainly dangerous. Somebody we've got to rally and tackle. 1st and 10 from midfield. Cousins gives up the middle to Cook again. Cook able to get about 4 there. 2nd and 7. Thielen in motion. Short drop, pressure on Cousins, but he's able to stick in there and deliver a strike to Justin Jefferson, took a big hit. Looks like he's okay. And that's going to do it for the first quarter. Wild action so far. 10-7, the Browns with the lead. Cousins moving on this drive. Give is to Cook. Flag is down. We'll have to see what that is. I couldn't really tell. It looks like it's going to be a hold on Minnesota. So they're going to be moved back. Brian O'Neill with the hold. 1st and 17 at the Browns 36 for Cousins. Under center. Play fake to Cook. Finds Rudolph at the 2nd level, who scores. He scores on a flag route. 36-yard touchdown for Kyle Rudolph. The tight end finds a hole in the cover 2 coverage. And Minnesota takes the lead, but there's a booth review. Oh, they have him out at the 7, so no touchdown. Booth review. Play comes back, but they are inside the red zone. 1st and goal. Myles Garrett getting pressure, gets home. Able to get to Cousins for a huge sack. His first on the season. Big time to come up with a sack there and pushed the Vikings back in a 1st and goal situation. Cousins just drifted, could not get away from Garrett, couldn't get rid of the ball. 2nd and goal from the 19 for Minnesota. Cousins again drifting, looking, and getting hit. Taken down by Sheldon Richardson. Huge play by Sheldon, who we brought back in free agency. It is 3rd and goal from the 27 for Minnesota. 3rd and goal, check down. Oh my gosh, fumble. Huge hit by Anthony Walker Jr. And the Browns get a turnover out of nowhere. Thinking they're going to give up the touchdown. Ultimately, a huge hit on Cook on a dump down on 3rd and long. Walker, the free agent middle linebacker signing, comes up with a huge hit, gets the turnover for the Browns. Incredible play. Browns take over at their own 25, still up 10-7 after making a huge red zone stand. 1st and 10, give us the Chubb off right. Not a lot of room there. Only goes for 1. Having some trouble getting free. 2nd and long. Baker steps up, looks left into triple coverage. And he's intercepted. Intercepted by Earl Thomas, who returns it down to the Browns 10. And I can already tell you guys, this is not where Baker wanted to go with the ball. It's a long story, but I play on PC and the Xbox controller logos show up, but the triangle button on PlayStation and the X button or the A button are the same exact color on an Xbox controller. So my game shows me Xbox logos, but I have a PlayStation controller. So I saw green, I threw to green. Bad interception. And look at what we have here. Nico Collins, his 2nd touchdown of the day. Cousins is able to look right and find him. Baker saying, that's on me, guys. That's my turnover. That's on me. You boys keep protecting. I apologize. So Browns down 14-10. Early 2nd quarter. Get the ball back. 1st and 10. Under center. Chubb with a big gaping hole up the middle. Goes for 8. First real breathing room he's had what feels like all day. 2nd and 2 under center. Baker gives to Chubb, falls forward, is able to get the first down for a short gain. 3rd straight handoff to Chubb at the second level, takes a big hit from Harrison Smith, but is able to fall forward for the first down. He's got 50 yards on 10 carries so far. Baker on 1st and 10, play action, rolls right, hits Jarvis along the sideline, toe tapping. Beautiful catch by Jarvis Landry, goes for 20. Browns moving the ball already inside the Vikings 32. Baker on 1st and 10, checks it down to the sideline. Jarvis, gain of 4. Nice little completion there. Not a lot of room. Gives it to Chubb up the middle, another big hole. Left side in the middle is doing a nice job. Batonio and Treader finding some room for Chubb. He's starting to get a little bit loose. Picks up another first. Play action here inside the red zone. Baker going up top. Finds Austin Hooper in the end zone, but is incomplete again. Not able to get his feet in despite making the catch. 2nd and 10 from the 20. Baker sees pressure. It's picked up. Throws up the seam. Jarvis Landry with the one-handed catch in the end zone. Are you kidding me, Jarvis? Are you kidding me? What a play. Kicks the door down with the swan celebration. Baker stands in there, delivers a strike right up the seam where only Jarvis can catch it. And look at that. What a play. That's what a leader does. Rallying the boys, saying, hey, get in front of the camera. We flexing on them. Hey, dabbing on the Vikings. Cleveland up 17-14. Kirk takes over. 6 minutes left in the second quarter. First down run goes off tackle right to Cook. Only gets 2. Nice play there by Taki to make the stop. 2nd and 8 from their own 27. A check down angle route. Oh my gosh, Ronnie Harrison with a huge hit on Dalvin Cook. Just exploded that man. I'm not sure how Cook holds on to the ball. Ronnie with a big hit there, making up for his early missed tackle on Nico Collins for the touchdown. 3rd and inches, though. Dalvin Cook off the right side. Stiff arms Myles Garrett. Breaks a tackle. Jukes back inside on Ward. What a run by Dalvin Cook. Oh, my goodness. I don't think I've ever seen anybody stiff arm Myles Garrett down to the ground. That was incredible. Picks up the first down. That was a grown man run. Oh, my goodness. Keeps the drive alive. Shotgun. Handoff right goes to Madison up the middle for 3. Nice play by Anthony Walker and Zaven Collins to keep him corralled up the middle for only a short gain. Dumps down over the middle on 2nd and 7. Finds Rudolph. Cousins now 9 of 10, I believe. Really efficient passing so far. 3rd and 1. Miles in the backfield. Unable to wrangle up Dalvin Cook. He gets up the middle. I think he's got just enough for the first down. 1st and 10 from midfield. Nice play in the backfield there. There's a tackle for loss for Miles. Makes a nice play on Dalvin Cook. Sheds the block. Able to get upfield. 2nd and 12 from midfield now. Cousins looks left. Tough catch. Johnson, I believe that was on the grab. Had a defender draped all over his back. 3rd and 10. Oh my goodness. 3rd and 10. The check down to Dalvin Cook. Makes him move at the second level. Is able to find enough room to get the first down. That is a painful conversion to give up if you're Cleveland. Oh, Zaven Collins on 1st and 10 lays Kyle Rudolph down. Huge hit there. Heck of a play by Collins. He's having a heck of a first half of his rookie debut. Dalvin Cook runs left for a big gain. Going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Minnesota moving it. Both of these teams responding well on offense to each other. Kind of blow for blow so far in the first half. Cousins, plenty of time. Drops back, gets swatted on the check down. Not sure who got a hand on that, but a heck of a play. We got to get more pressure on Cousins. There we go. Screenplay. Red all over it there by Anthony Walker Jr. Heck of a play to sort of work his way through the blockers, keep an eye in the backfield, find Cook, make the play on Dalvin. That is a tough play. Tackle for loss. 3rd and 15. Vikings find room over the middle. Johnson short of the first down, though. Whoa. Forces a field goal. Myles Garrett just blew up the right guard. Look at this. Hello. Usually they think they're taking it easy on the field goals, but Myles in there on the special unit, not having any of that. First down, Baker looking right up the sideline, contested. 2-minute drill situation, incomplete. Second down, drops it off to Hunt. Got some room, makes a move. Nice little pickup there by Kareem Hunt, who's very effective in the pass game at running back. 1st and 10. Baker looking, feeling pressure, dumps left. I don't know if he thought someone was over there. I know Hunt was sort of checking into the flats, but that's going to go as an intentional grounding. 2nd and 20 now for the Browns. Baker looking right, late to the outside, broken up by Harrison Smith. Really nice play on Kenny Golladay there. And on 3rd and 20, with Minnesota having all their timeouts, the Browns decide to run it, force one of the timeouts to be taken by Minnesota, and they're going to get the ball back. 45 seconds to go. Let's see if they can do anything with it. At their own 22, Cousins in a shotgun. Dumps it off. Zaven Collins with a huge hit on Dalvin Cook, who is killing us in the passing game on these angle routes. That's a gain of 10. Able to get the first down. 40 seconds from their own 32. Cousins looks left. Great throw to Adam Thielen on a deep in. No huddle for Minnesota. They're going. Play fake is to Cook. Pressure in the backfield. Nick Needham all over that. And that great out route. Great play on the boundary there to break that thing up. 2nd and 10. Only 16 seconds left. Pressure coming from Myles Garrett. Checks it off to the sideline. Nice play by Delpit and Needham to get pressure. 3rd and 8. No timeouts left for Minnesota. They're forced to take their final timeout. Myles closing in. Throw is to the outside. Caught by Johnson. Flagged down. Personal foul roughing the passer. Myles is late. They're going to attack 15 on after that completion on the sideline. And Minnesota is going to convert the field goal. And we're going 2017 into halftime. Quick turnaround here as we get the second half going, start of the 3rd quarter. Jarvis returns it out to the 19. Minnesota with a huge response there in the 2-minute drill, helped out by the penalty. And let's see if the Browns can respond. I feel like both teams have been all day. On 1st and 10 out of this under center, finds Njoku over the middle for 9. Great little pickup. Little spacing concept. Really nicely done there by Baker to find him. Bringing Landry in motion here on 2nd and 1. Play action goes to Hunt. Baker rolls right. Throws up the sideline to Landry out of bounds. A little wide. 3rd and 1 here. Inside handoff goes to Hunt. Met at the line of scrimmage by Kendricks. Runs right through him. Falls forward for the first down. 1st and 10 Browns at the 30. Baker under center. Looks left. Finds OBJ up the sideline on an out route. It's a foot race. Harrison Smith wins it with a good pursuit angle, but big, huge play. 36 yards after the catch for OBJ. Huge reception there. Browns inside the 25, moving the ball. Goes inside to Chubb here on 1st down. Nice little handoff. He's got 63 so far on 12 carries. Starting to get a little bit more breathing room. 2nd and 5. Up the middle goes to Chubb. Met by Kendricks, but almost able to get the first down. 3rd and inches goes to Chubb again. Met by Kendricks again, but Chubb wins this one. Falls forward for the first down. Browns 1st and 10 at the 10. Can still get a first down here. Let's see exactly what they have dialed up. Baker under center. Play fake goes to Chubb, rolls right. Looks back left. Throws it to Golladay, who drops it at the 6. Probably wasn't going to score coming back to the ball, but certainly you'd like to see him make the catch there on the sideline. Baker under center. Dumps it off under the middle, and Njoku down to the inside the 1. Almost falls forward. It's 3rd and inches from inside the 1 for the Browns. Give up the middle. Goes to Chubb. Touchdown. Walks in. Easy money. Browns 24-20 lead. Midway through the 3rd. Here we go on 1st down. Vikings getting the ball back. Inside give to Cook. Finds a little space. Gets himself 8 on 1st down. 2nd down goes inside to Cook again. Falls forward. Easy conversion for him. 3rd straight. Handoff to Cook. Cook makes a crazy move on Ward at the 2nd level. Wow, man. Myles Garrett comes in and saves the day. Otherwise, Cook would have scored there without that pursuit on the backside from Myles. He is tough to handle, and here we go on first down. Pressure's coming. Almost gets home to Cousins. Broken up by Greedy over the middle. Nice play. Probably should have had the sack there. 2nd and 10, very similar play. Cousins dumps it off. Able to find Cook there for a gain of 3. 3rd and 7. Browns showing pressure. And they're going to get home. Myles Garrett, forced fumble. He gets the sack, fumble recovered by Sheldon on Cousins. Browns take over. What a play by Garrett. Great rush. Browns brought 6 there on 3rd and long. For some reason, nobody picks up Myles Garrett, and that's going to force a turnover. So here we go. Browns with the short field again. Ball at the 45. Baker brings Odell in motion under center. Play action. Looks left. Throws to Hooper, who is not able to go up and make the catch. That's intercepted by Eric Wilson, the linebacker. Browns give it right back to the Vikings. Interception by Baker. Ugh. Animation kills us. Hooper doesn't even make a play on the ball, only makes a play on the man. Ball was high and outside, but I'd like to see him at least go swat the ball down if it's going to be caught. Quick turnover. Vikings get it again. Browns unable to capitalize on a turnover. First down, short dump off left by Cousins for 2. 2nd and 8 here. Inside handoff. Nice play by Tommy Togiai. Fights off the left guard. Able to make a play on Dalvin Cook. Only a gain of 2. And on 3rd and 6, pressure coming. Myles Garrett gets home. Woo! Almost got the sack. Forces the wide throw. And the Vikings are going to have to punt again. So here we are. Couple minutes left here in the 3rd. First down. Browns getting it from, they're about their 25 again. First down handoff goes to Chubb for 4. 2nd and 6. Dumped off right to Njoku, but Jack Conklin injured on the play. Uh-oh. Jack Conklin, the right tackle, injured. Nick Chubb busts one wide on 3rd and 1. Flag is down, though. Huge run. First big hole for Chubb. And this one's coming back. So hold on, Odell. And it says here, Jack Conklin dislocated ankle, so he's done for the day. So we've got Chris Hubbard in at right tackle, and what a throw by Baker on 3rd down to the outside. Finds Galladay on 3rd. Here's Nick Chubb on the outside. Hits, spins off a tackle. Chubb to the 20, to the 10. He's going to go. What a play by Nick Chubb. Broken tackle right at the line of scrimmage. Spins off, and then the power and the speed to accelerate through the backfield all the way. Huge run. Nick Chubb, 31-20, Cleveland. Now with an 11-point lead. And, of course, 1st and 10, the Vikings. First play from scrimmage after they give up a huge touchdown run. Dalvin explodes into the 2nd level. Quick gain of 10. First down, Vikings. Vikings, delayed draw. Sheldon Richardson, forced fumble. Oh, my gosh, how does Myles Garrett not get on this ball? Sheldon with a great play. Sheds the block. Lays a huge hit on Dalvin, who fumbles. Myles all over top of it, but somehow doesn't come up with it. O'Neal, the right tackle or right guard, actually falls on it. Huge missed opportunity for the Browns there. And on 2nd and 14, Dalvin Cook into the flats is able to get 6. Now 3rd and 8. Zaven Collins up the middle, and a middle linebacker blitz hops over Dalvin Cook's block. Able to pick up his first career sack, and that'll force the Vikings to punt. Cleveland gets the ball back at their own 29. 1st and 10. Chubb handoff to the left. Able to go for 4. He's been consistent in the second half, starting to get a little bit more space. Not any space there, though. Michael Kendricks able to make a play on Chubb in the backfield or at the line of scrimmage. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Browns put up 14, take a 31-20 lead heading into the 4th. But they're facing a 3rd and 8 on their own side of the field here. Let's see what they've got. Baker in shotgun, drops back, dumps it off to Hunt on the check down, but that's not going to get enough. So the Browns are forced to punt. Minnesota going to take over at their own 22. Down 11. 11 minutes left in the 4th. Cousins out of the shotgun on 1st. Looks left. Fires it out to Johnson, who's able to pick up 5. Nice little throw there. He's had a lot of time today. He's been sacked a few times, but he's had consistent time to throw. Running out of time there, Myles Garrett applying pressure. Forces a throw high and wide out of bounds. 3rd and 5 here. Browns sending pressure. Dumps it outside to Cook, who makes the reception, but is short of the line to gain. So the Vikings have to punt. Browns are going to take over their own 27. Play action on 1st down. Baker rolling out, looking left, throwing left. Oh, into traffic. Dangerous throw. Harrison Smith almost made the play there. Ooh, 2nd and 10. Kareem Hunt with a nice little move. Quick feet in the backfield. Able to shed a tackler. Pick up 4. Browns are going to have a 3rd and 6. Baker in shotgun. Trips right. From his own 30. Sets. Throws. Dangerous. Oh, tipped up into the air. Austin Hooper gets undercut by Harrison Smith. Almost picked. And the Browns are going to punt. Nobody can establish any rhythm now. As Cousins on 1st down drops it off to Jefferson. Makes a move. Is able to pick up 15. Heck of a play there by Jefferson in space. 1st and 10 for the Vikings. Dumping it off left. Cook. Anthony Walker Jr. followed up by Greedy Williams. Do a nice job snuffing out what could have been a huge play on the screen pass. 2nd and 6. Short throw off right. Nico Collins makes the catch with Ronnie Harrison all over him. Picks up the 1st. And on 1st and 10, Johnson again move at the 2nd level. Down to the Browns 31. Another big throw and catch. 56 yards there for Johnson. Having a nice little afternoon. Starting to get warmed up. 7 minutes left to go. Browns 31. Jefferson on the slant route. Gets inside of Denzel Ward. But Johnson is hurt on the play. Grabbing his left leg. He's injured. So the Vikings, without a productive receiver on the day. 1st and 10 from the Browns 18 inside the red zone. Over the middle, Zaven Collins hits Nico Collins. Collins on Collins crime. Huge hit. Nico's able to hold on. Gain of 8 though. 2nd and 2 from the 10-yard line. Give goes to Cook. Huge hole. He's going to walk in. Easy touchdown. Dalvin Cook. His 1st of the day. Despite having his name all over and his fingerprints all over this game. That's his first touchdown of the day. And Vikings going to go for 2 here. Cousins sits, looks left. Adam Thielen. Easy. Works his way open. And it is a 31-28 ball game. Just under 7 minutes to go. The Browns taking over at their own 22. Baker out of shotgun. Gives inside to Hunt, who has a huge hole to the 2nd level. 13-yard gain for Hunt. He's had a really, really nice day. Nice combination of plays in the ground game and in the air. Same exact play, coming back to it on 1st and 10, and another big chunk. That's going to be 11 for Hunt. Back-to-back runs. He's now up to 43 yards on the ground. Back-to-back 1st down runs for Hunt. 1st and 10 from the 45. Give is to Hunt again on the left side. Able to pick up about 4 or 5 there. Going to leave the Browns with a 2nd and short. Baker under center. 3 wide receivers left. On 2nd and 5, give is to Chubb. Huge hole. And a flag down at the end of the play. It looks like he's probably going to be a face mask. It is. Personal foul, face mask. Going to tack some more yards onto the end of that run. Gerard Wilson looking around like, I don't know what you're talking about. We saw it. We all saw that. Baker. Shotgun, 1st and 10 from the 16. Looks left at Odell. Tipped, dropped. Oh, Vikings could have had a huge turnover there. Browns fortunate. 2nd and 10. Baker steps up into the pocket, scrambles inside the 5, slides down at the 3. Rush for 14 on a really nice scramble by Baker Mayfield. Browns are set up now at the 3-yard line. Inside goes to Chubb. Stiff arm at the goal line. Nick Chubb with his 3rd touchdown of the day. Flexed is on the fans. Browns up 38-28, 10-point lead with 3 minutes and 45 seconds to go. 1st down here. Nice little play. Zaven Collins makes a tackle, but that play is going to go for about 10. Easy 1st down. Nico Collins over the middle goes for 6. Quick throw, no huddle offense here. Throw out on the slant to Jefferson, able to pick up another first down. Minnesota just moving, lightning speed, no huddle. 3 straight first downs. Looking left, another slant, and that's Thielen inside the 25, down to the 22. Right at the 2-minute warning. That is 4 straight completions. Vikings quickly moving the ball down the field, slicing apart this Browns secondary. 1st and 10 from the 22, up the seam, Nico Collins. Are you kidding me? Ronnie Harrison lays the wood at the goal line, and Nico is able to hold on for his 3rd touchdown of the day. Browns take over, up 3. Minute 50 to go, their own 25. The Vikings are going to call a timeout after a short gain by Hunt. 2nd and 8 here for the Browns. This is dangerous. Dangerous. Minnesota just will not go away. Inside give. Chubb with a huge hole. Falling forward to the 33. Another timeout by Minnesota. 3rd and inches here. This is an important play. Browns under center. Give is left. Chubb with a huge hole. Up the middle. Gain of 10. And the Browns may have just sealed it there. They sure did. Minnesota out of timeouts. Browns come out victory formation. Baker Mayfield is going to kneel down, and the Browns are going to hold on to this one. 38-35. What a game. Mike Zimmer not happy, throws his clipboard down. Here's the player stats. 388 and 3 touchdowns for Cousins. 182 on the ground and 3 touchdowns for Chubb. Cook goes for 99 on the ground and 59 through the air. Nico Collins, 119 on 7 catches and 3 touchdowns in his NFL debut. What a day by the rookie out of Michigan. Jedrick Wills Jr., only one to give up a sack for the Browns. Zaven Collins and Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah were your leading tacklers on both teams, so the rookie linebackers came to play. Miles had 2 sacks. Zaven had 1. Sheldon had 1. Earl Thomas, Eric Wilson, and Nick Needham are the ones who get the interceptions. Man, what a day. Able to pull this out 38-35. Kevin Stefanski returns home to Minnesota, able to get the dub. As a result, he's able to get a couple upgrades. Let's take a look at what the coach can upgrade. He's going to get the expert scouting. Love that. The extra scouting points each week is always important. Go ahead and confirm that. Advance on. Upgrades here for Wyatt Teller. We can get him up to a 90 overall. Very, very good for the young right guard. Solid run blocking, pass block power. Austin Hooper ready for an upgrade as well. Get him up to an 88 overall. Balanced upgrades all across the board. And Drew Forbes, backup right guard who is still dealing with injuries, has always been injured for the Browns. He'll elevate to a 65 overall. One new injury to take a look at here before we wrap up. Looks like that's Jack Conklin, who went out with the dislocated ankle. No bueno. But we do have Andrew Billings, Olivier Vernon, and Drew Forbes all coming back here shortly. Looks like at least for 8 weeks here, we'll have to figure out who's going to play. Either Chris Hubbard at right tackle, or if we'll give Austin Jackson, the young left tackle, a shot over on the right side. But a big blow either way for us to lose Jack Conklin there. That's going to wrap it up for episode 2 of our Cleveland Browns franchise. Browns get off to a 1-0 start. Very excited to see what happens with the rest of this series. Be sure to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications for me. And thank you so much for all of the love and support. Comments means a lot. And I'm excited to keep going on this series with you guys. So until next time, peace.